So the video we're going to watch today is a video that I've buried and never uploaded. It is a video that I filmed at my lowest point of my Bronze to Master climb. When I say the lowest point, I'm not talking about rank and I'm not talking about gameplay. When I filmed this video, I felt very depressed, desperate, and quite frankly, I felt hopeless. I was doubting my choices. I felt like I couldn't do it and I wanted to quit. Also, I had terrible ladder anxiety, so playing League of Legends and just queuing up for the game felt like incredible torture. These horrible emotions would follow me even when I wasn't playing the game, so I would feel absolutely miserable for months on end because of what was going on. I never really uploaded this video because I didn't think people would be interested. Because of the comments that you guys left on one of my recent videos, it's become very clear that this video should have been uploaded and that this video holds a lot of value for a lot of people who are stuck in very similar situations and are going through very tough times like I did during this climb. So without further ado, guys, let's open up the vault, let's pull this video out, and let's react to it. So let's have a look. Hello everybody and welcome. I've been feeling pretty bad playing League recently. Just to quickly summarize, 2.5 months ago, I've started a project where me, as a completely new player who got placed in Bronze 3, I tried to work my way up and reach Masters League, and I streamed the whole process, learn a bunch, and create videos, entertain people. And I made a lot of progress since then. I've managed in these 2.5 months to climb from Bronze 3 to Platinum 4. But in the last 100 games, I documented my win-loss ratio. And even though I have a 56% win rate, I've managed to gain about 40 LP for 100 games. And as you can imagine, this is pretty devastating. I feel like I've hit a wall, and a serious one. I feel like no matter what I do, I'm not improving. And I don't know if I can do it, honestly. So at the beginning of my climb, I used to have this Excel spreadsheet where I would write down every single game I played. I would write down the result, whether it was a win or loss, and I would write down how much LP I gained or lost. And I did this because when I was Silver 1, I realized that I would lose a lot more LP than I would gain. And I felt very cheated. I felt like Riot Games was specifically targeting me and giving me negative LP gains. So I wanted to track just to kind of prove my suspicion, and it turned out to be true. It was true that I was losing a lot more LP than I was gaining. However, I don't believe it was specifically targeted, and also I don't believe that this was a good idea, because me having this Excel spreadsheet meant that I would constantly just overly focus on the LP that I was gaining and losing, when in reality that was a factor that was completely out of my control. Even if Riot was specifically targeting my account, let's just put it that way, and they were making it harder for me to climb by giving me worse LP, me focusing on the fact that I'm being cheated and I have this negative LP doesn't really help me. And I realized this once I got Diamond. And once I got Diamond, I completely stopped tracking or thinking about my LP gains, and instead I tried to increase my win rate as much as I possibly could, so that even though I was getting these horrible LP gains, I would still climb. And trust me, it was really bad. At a certain point, I was gaining 18 LP and I was losing over 30 LP. So if I lost one game, I would need to play 2 games to break even or be like slightly up. And that means an hour and a half of my life would be just gone for 6 LP or 7 LP, something like that. I mean, a part of me still believes in my ability to do it. And the reason is that every single game that I've ever played, I've managed to reach the top 1%. So I believe I have what it takes to do this. And this is the only reason why I still have even a glimmer of hope that I'm going to be able to do this. But the foundation is very shaky, I'll tell you that. When I'm in a rough situation in general, I usually start thinking about all the achievements and all the things that I've managed to do in the past, and I use them to kind of give me confidence and kind of tell myself, you've done it before, you've been in these tough spots, so you can do it again. You know what it takes to get there, so if you put in the effort and if you persevere, you're gonna reach the goal. And this is a very powerful tool. So if you're in a tough situation in your life where you're gonna be required to put in a lot of effort into something, think about the past victories that you've had. Maybe it was school, maybe it was video games, sports, whatever it may be. And I don't know, like this recent 100 games have made me reconsider what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm making the right choice, because I'm investing so much time into something and I can't see it paying any dividends. I guess the problem is that I don't see a good feedback loop to see if what I'm doing and what I'm trying is actually working. Like, every single game feels the same, and even if I win a bunch of games, then I end up losing a bunch of games, so my win rate just sets at about 56%, and I can't really use that as a guideline to whether or not I'm improving or not. At least I don't feel like I can, right? This is, in my opinion, one of the biggest problems that I've highlighted within the League of Legends rank system that exists at the moment. I think that players are not incentivized to climb by Riot Games, because even if you improve, let's say you've improved by, you increase your win rate by a couple of percentage points. Let's do 3%, which is a pretty major improvement in skill. You're still not guaranteed to climb because of the existence of negative LP gains. So you could play 100 games and you could have improved and you will still lose your rank. So you're kind of getting conflicting information. Here you think you're playing better and you've invested time into learning these new concepts, and yet you're losing rank because the system is set up that way. In these hundreds of games, you're probably going to make other adjustments and you're going to change your play, so you're not even going to be aware if what you did before was good or not. But this is what I'm talking about by saying that there is not a good positive feedback loop. Players don't know if they've improved. At least they can't look at their rank to know if they've improved or not. I really hope that Riot fixes this. However, I've kind of lost hope at this point. I don't think they really care. So, because I'm not climbing, obviously, right? I mean, who cares about a positive win rate if you're unable to climb? So yeah, I feel really, really shitty. I've come to a point where if I lose a bunch of games, my whole day will be ruined. Right? I would be depressed. I feel sad. I feel sapped. I feel like I don't have the energy or will to do anything else. There's things that I want to do, but I just don't do them because I wouldn't even say I'm obsessed over League. It just feels like the will and need to procrastinate just gets so much stronger because of like me not doing well in League and me just devoting so much time to it, you know? Let's say you wake up in the morning. Let's say one win for you is making your bed. So you make your bed and you feel good about yourself. Then let's say you use that and then you maybe like you wash the dishes or do the laundry or something. Now you've gotten another win under your belt, so you feel further motivated to keep going and keep pushing forward. I believe the opposite to be true as well. I believe that if you get these losses, it is very, very difficult to break out of the cycle and start feeling good about yourself and start feeling motivated. And I think this is what I was describing here. So if I would lose a game, my mind would just be constantly fixated on that day's League of Legends session. So I would think about like, did I do something wrong? Was it just poor matchmaking? Could I have done something different? Is it my fault? And I would just constantly think in these terms of what did I do? How could I improve? So I wasn't focusing on doing other things. Even if I was attempting to do other things, my mind would be completely in a different spot, and it was just making focusing really, really difficult. And some people are going to say it's just a video game, but in reality, it's not just a video game. This is a goal somebody has set and that somebody is going for. It doesn't really matter what it is, because at the end of the day, your goals are just as arbitrary as somebody else's. Somebody might have a goal to collect 3 rocks every day and feel bad because they couldn't find a third rock. It doesn't make the fact that they're feeling bad because they haven't achieved their goal any less significant than, I don't know, let's say running 1,000 meters every single day. But I haven't given up yet, yeah. I think that me making a video like this is kind of a weird way of me saying I haven't given up yet. And hopefully, I mean, look, in the future, a couple of months from now, if I look at this video and I'm sitting at Masters, I'm going to be like, good job, guy, for not giving up. Or I'm going to be sitting there and saying, good job for not continuing, for quitting on League of Legends, because that game's shit. So I think I will appreciate this video no matter what the outcome is a couple of months from now. But yeah, I still haven't thrown in the towel, right? I'm still gonna try to improve, even though I don't have any fun playing the game anymore. I think so. I just have to say I do appreciate seeing this video, because this video does remind me of a time when I was feeling incredibly bad, and it reminds me that I've actually managed to overcome it. I like the fact that I say that even though if I didn't achieve my goal, you're probably going to be happy because you're not playing League of Legends anymore. I think that's pretty funny. And also, it's good to see that I don't give up very easy. I keep fighting and I keep pushing and trying to find a solution to a problem. That's also, I love seeing that. Like with the release of the new patch, I feel like my impact on the game as a mid laner has gone down significantly. I feel like so yeah, this was filmed during the patch when AD carries and AD carry items were incredibly overpowered. They were so overpowered, in fact, that Riot spent another 5 to 10 patches just nerfing AD carries and AD carry items. So being a mid laner, let's say you crush your lane, but you press tab and you see that your bot lane is 0-17, you know that the game is over pretty much. It just takes away further agency from you, and it feels absolutely horrible. This combined with all of the outside factors that I can't control, like negative LP gains or getting matched with trolls on ranked and stuff like that. Like, it's just not fun anymore. The game just feels so boring to play. And that's like a tough thing, because then, like, I feel like if you're not having fun, it's very difficult to improve, right? I think fun is a big aspect of improving really quickly. One of the things that I suggest is that if you are not having fun with League, you can just go on a small break. Maybe you're burnt out. It doesn't have to be weeks. It can be just days. You could even just reduce the number of games you play. So let's say if you play 6 games, you can play 2 games maybe per day. And just getting over this burnout period can just really help you have fun playing the game again, which is going to help you improve at a faster rate. At least it did for me. But yeah, I'm going to make a plan on how to proceed in the future. I think I'm going to focus more on quality over quantity. So what that means is that if I don't feel like I'm performing enough, I'm just going to end stream and I'm not going to play any more games that day. Yeah, I think that should work. I'm going to have a schedule. So this actually ended up working out for me. I would just completely focus 100% on increasing my win rate. I would do absolutely everything. I would not play some days because I would, I don't know, wake up to feeling tired, so I would not play League. Playing these ultra high focused games led me to get an 80% win rate on about 35 games, which skyrocketed my climb really, really fast. So I'm glad to see that my strategy that I've created, I've managed to implement, and it actually ended up working, so that's pretty cool. If you're interested in that schedule, I'll probably post it somewhere on either my Twitch or my Twitter, maybe even Instagram, so you should follow me there. But yeah, I definitely need a schedule so that this game doesn't completely corrupt every single aspect of my life. I mean, I don't even think it's gonna get to that because, like I said, I'm not enjoying it. I'm doing it kind of like because I said I was gonna do it. But it feels really, really hard, and I feel really, really bad recently playing this game. One big thing for me is that I don't consider myself a quitter, so I didn't want to abandon this project, even though I was in such a miserable state. I don't want to look at myself as somebody who quits. I want to know that if I lose, I gave it my all, and I still had some to give at this point. However, I did feel like it would require a lot less effort. It was actually way, way, way harder than I thought it would be. Anyways, I just thought I'd talk about that. I don't know if I'm gonna like finish this project. I am having serious doubts. But yeah, I'm not ready to give up yet, so I guess see you on the Rift. Yeah. Again, if you're interested in following this journey, you can find me at twitch.tv/nilnoir. I'll work out the schedule. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for listening. Hopefully you're not having as bad of a time as me, and I'm not making this video for you to tell me, oh, quit, oh, it's okay, we all fail sometimes, stuff like that. I don't need you to tell me that. I don't need you to tell me any of those things. I don't even want to hear them, right? Yeah, I'm just basically making this for myself so that in the future I can look back at this and I don't know, we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. As I thought about past victories to help me fuel myself during this project, this has become a part of the fuel now. So now when I'm having a hard time in the future, I'm going to think about this climb and think about just how much effort, sweat, blood and tears I put into this project, and at the end I've actually managed to even like surpass my expectations and win in a pretty quick time, because this was filmed 3 months into the climb, so it took me 5 months after filming this to go from platinum to master. This is again with the ladder reset and introduction of the emerald system. If you've asked me how long I would think that my climb would take after this video, I would probably say something around an additional maybe 8 months or more. So it's very nice to see that I didn't give up, and I managed to surprise even myself. So again, I'm very happy I didn't delete this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I have. Yeah, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me about your journey and what you're going through. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. I'm not different from the rest. You said I'll fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to